Due to the explicit content, viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of NASCAR 14. Today I am at Kansas Speedway and I'm using Jeff Gordon's 24 machine. He won the previous race at Dover, so we're going to be using him today in the Kansas race. This track is a lot like Dover, but you'll see without hesitation, without a long intro, let's just go ahead and get out there and do it. Oh, I qualified first, by the way. Difficulty still at 70%, so we're going to go ahead and go out and do it. All right, here we are. We have Kyle Busch on the outside of us as we are going to be starting. So this track is a lot like Dover, and what I mean by that is you can get down there and run the inside, the very bottom line, but it's kind of faster, at least for me, to kind of sit in the middle. So that's probably what we're going to be doing this time around. Hopefully, though, this isn't like Dover in the way of crashes. Oh, God. So we're already 3 wide. Okay. We were for a second. All right. Come on, Kyle. You're going to need to speed up there. Oops, sorry. Did not want to bump you. Shit. Okay. So... yeah, we are 70% difficulty. They seem pretty good. I mean, it's hard to tell how long, how long they're really going to give up a fight for. Wow, we have a huge run on the outside. Going to stick with it. Fucking wheeling the shit out of the car. Oh. Kurt's actually in the lead right now. The Busch brothers are pretty good at Kansas, it seems. All right, so we went ahead and wiggled our way up into first, and hopefully we can start putting a little bit of a gap between ourselves and everybody else. So yeah, I'm sorry if I don't sound 100% or something. I'm exhausted. I'm extremely tired. I've had a very long day. I've had a very long weekend. I've been trying to do a lot of things, YouTubing and also just things in my personal life. That's the reason why there was no video on Saturday. On Friday night couldn't go to sleep. It's not that I was doing something important or anything. I literally could not go to sleep. Didn't end up going to sleep until about 8 a.m. So I'm just, I was just beat. By the time I ended up going to sleep at 8, I didn't wake up until like 5 p.m. Like, I just slept like crazy. Don't know why, don't know what reason. My body just needed it, just knocked me out. So at 5, I woke up on Saturday and I was like, shit, I don't have a video going out. I knew I didn't have a video going out the night before. For me, I don't really sweat it though, because I would rather put out good content than rush content. And I'm exhausted now, and this isn't really rushed. I'm kind of just pushing myself a little bit. But if I had woken up at 5, I wouldn't have been ready to record until about 6 p.m. Would have had to do something that would have taken, 30 minutes to do, 30 minutes to encode, an hour to upload, then an hour to process on YouTube. It's just, by the time it would have been feasible to get something out, it would have been just way too late instead of just, not doing a video. So I didn't really sweat it, didn't do a video, needed to catch up on sleep or something, but I ended up recording on Saturday. So I ended up recording, me, Zach, and Polecat recorded the GT5 that you have been seeing recently coming out. Episode 187 to 191 is what we recorded on Saturday. Then Saturday night, I edited all 5 of those videos. I edited almost 2 hours of footage, got 5 episodes from it. We then also, after that, I had to, it was about 5 a.m. when I was done editing all that. So it was another up all night. I then, as things were encoding out, I was putting them up and uploading them all. So they're all encoded out, they're all uploaded, they're all scheduled to be released throughout the week. So that's why you saw one on Sunday. I knew NASCAR, I typically do NASCARs on Sunday, and I knew that I was supposed to be, doing a NASCAR that day, and by the time I was done, it was 7 a.m., I think, and I was beat. I didn't really feel like doing a NASCAR, So I laid down and got 4 hours of sleep, I think. Like, I got a little bit of rest, not much. Woke up and have been trying to just get things back on track today. I've already recorded some LCPDFRs. I've got to record and upload this for tomorrow. I've got some things I'm doing in my personal life as well. So while being exhausted, while having my sleep schedule just all over the place and uploading, you know, and trying to do things in my personal life with, it's not so much things like enjoyment. It's, you know, I got appointments for things I have to get to a certain place at a certain time. So, you know, it's not fun stuff. It's sitting in waiting rooms and, you know, doing boring stuff, but it is what it is. It's life, you know, and I gotta just fit it all together. So, you know, I apologize that there wasn't a video on Saturday and there wasn't a NASCAR yesterday. That's why I'm doing it today. So this one will be out Monday when you guys are watching this. Oh God, that's the wall. We want to stay off of that. But yeah, so tomorrow is actually going to be pretty... No, not tomorrow. Well, tomorrow when you're watching this. If you're watching this on Monday, the day it was released, tomorrow, Tuesday, the 7th of October, is going to be really, really awesome because Drive Club for the PlayStation 4 is going to be released, and that game looks phenomenal. It looks so amazingly good. I can't wait for it. It's going to be the first real racer, you know, driving on the PlayStation 4. The graphics look just insane. If you watch any sort of trailers on it, just remember all that is in-game footage. There's no, you know, CGI. There's nothing like that. It's all in-game. It looks so amazingly good. Zach and myself are very excited for that. Jeff is also very excited. Unfortunately, he does not have a PS4, which really sucks. I really wish he, you know, would get one. You know, I know he really wants one, and I want him to get one, so we got to see with that. But I would love to have Jeff around. But Zach and I are very, you know, excited for it. I know Frugal, he is Frugal Pete. He will be getting a copy of Drive Club as well. So we will have 2 to 3 of us playing Drive Club, recording it and uploading it. I plan on doing the first video of Drive Club. Depending on how things go, I might try to put one out on Tuesday, on the 7th, at like 5 p.m. That might not be a possibility. I don't know how that day is going to go as of yet. I've got this week is extremely busy. It's just so I've got a lot of things going on, but I might put one out Tuesday. If not Tuesday, tomorrow we'll just have 2 LCPDFRs, which you guys won't mind at all. And I will then also have the first episode of Drive Club on Wednesday. So, yeah, Tuesday will be LCPDFR, Wednesday will be GTA 5 and Drive Club, Thursday will be Drive Club, and then I'll do another LCPDFR for Thursday. So, also the Long Dark. I'm going to be playing the Long Dark again. I know I've taken kind of a break from it. Things are just crazy right now, and I'm just really, I mean, you know, Jeff, Zach, and I recorded Horizon 2 multiplayer, and I didn't even get any of that footage out. I've just been so backed up and busy and haven't had the time to edit it. They've already gotten their videos out. I might cut, you know, the hour plus of, you know, footage that we did. I might cut it up into one very short highlight video just to kind of recap what happened, but they're, you know, they put their videos out on their channels already, so it's pretty old stuff. But yeah, it's just it's a crazy week. I got a lot of automotive related things to do. I am in the process of helping my mom out getting her vehicle sorted to get ready to be sold. It needs a lot of TLC that it just hasn't been receiving. It's a super solid car underneath the TLC that it needs. So it's just, it's you know, I got an appointment to put tires on it, and I got to get a windshield put in it because it has a cracked windshield. The tires are the worst tires I've ever seen on a car in my life. They're so unbelievably bald. It's just, it's retarded. Got to get those sorted. Got to get the windshield sorted. After that, you know, it's got to be smogged. It's got to get registered because it's late on registration. It's then I'm going to go buy a new radio interface for it because the one that's currently in there is not working. I then need to order a new front bumper and install that. But once that shit, we're gonna slow up here. We don't want to hit. We don't want to hit fueled by bacon, even though we just did. Sorry. But once all that's said and done and sorted, you know, that car, it's a super solid car. You know, it's a 2004 Honda Accord. It has less than 100,000 miles. Like I said, it's a super solid car under that TLC. So, oh, I gotta get it an oil change as well and stuff. So, I would change the oil, but because it's, you know, Honda, they put this special drip pan key bolt on there, and you can only get it if you have a special Honda tool, and that tool is like $40. And considering that we're getting ready to sell that car, it's not worth spending that kind of money on a tool that I'm going to use once, maybe twice before that thing's sold. Just because previously it was under warranty for the past, you know, 5 years or so, because it's been, you know, it's been under warranty. So it's the maintenance and all that is just, you take it there and they do everything. So there's no need for me to have that key, so I'm not going to get it for that sole purpose. So I'm just going to take it to an oil changers and have them do it. But yeah, so it's just, yeah, the tires are super bald, the window's cracked, the radio backlit is just not working anymore. I also need the code from Honda to unlock the radio, which is another pain in the ass problem. The front bumper has a lot of scuff marks on it, and there's, you know, it's cracked quite a bit as well. So the front bumper is going to be replaced, but everything else, the interior and the paint and everything, it's just it's a really nice car. So, and then also in the middle of all this, Drive Club is being released, and I got to do that. And I got to do videos, and I got to do all this stuff. And then on top of that, I have an appointment on Wednesday to go in and get my roll bar installed in my Miata. Well, it's not a finalized appointment. It's in the works of a process of an appointment that I'm trying to set up, which is a problem with companies and emailing. I don't know why they like to take their sweet time and tell you at the last minute, you know, when things are available. I literally was emailing back and forth with this company, asking them about what's the price of the roll bar install, you know, how long it's going to take, what's, you know, can I stay there? You guys want me to drop it off and come back, and working everything out. You know, we settle on, there's a price in there, and, you know, they tell me, oh, I have to drop it off in the morning, I can pick it up in the afternoon, it's going to take about 5 hours. We don't recommend that, you know, customers hang around because it takes so long. It's easier for us if you just drop it off and come pick it up. You know, I'm like, okay, this is fine, this is good, whatever, you know, let's do this. Like, that was last week, and I'm like, I'm free Saturday. They're not open on Sunday, and I was like, I'm free Saturday. Is there a way you can get me on Saturday? They ended up getting back to me, or like, we're super busy Saturday, we can't do it. This email that they told me that they wouldn't be able to hit the wall. This email they told me that they wouldn't be able to do it on Saturday, they sent at 11:15 a.m. on Friday. They told me if I get there by 12 noon that day, Friday, that they could do it today. 45 minutes notice via email.
This is what we work for. You got it.
Even if I had seen that email at that time, depending on if I was dressed, if I was ready to go, if I, you know, I wouldn't have been able to get. It would have taken me, it takes me 40 minutes to drive to that shop, as it is. Probably even longer. That's 40 minutes, not a single hint of traffic. Holy shit. We've got a wreck on the front stretch. Don't come back on the... Oh my god, what were they doing? Huge wreck on the front stretch, my god. But yeah, so... It's been a crazy week, is what I'm trying to explain. I know I didn't talk much about the actual race itself. Just trying to explain what's been going on lately with, like, why, you know, this video's late, and just the hit and miss of videos, and just life is really just crazy right now, and I can't wait for things to start dying down. But next week is Charlotte. Is that right? Charlotte? That seems right. That seems wrong, and it seems right at the same time. Charlotte is what I'm going to say. I'm doubting myself. I don't know why. Why am I talking? Why am I leaving this in? But it's going to be in. So, yeah, we're going to do the next race, which is I love that track. And the last time I did that track, I did 95% difficulty, had a super intense race. Super intense race. So I'm very excited. We're going to use Joey Logano's car because he won the most current race at Kansas. So we'll use his car. We will be at Charlotte, which I believe it is. Yeah, hopefully that race will be, and by the time that rolls around, hopefully things will not be so crazy and I can focus on the game and not so much blabbing about the stupid shit going on in my life. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this nonsense of a episode that we call NASCAR 14. Like this video if you guys like this video and want to see more, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.